welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hi, thanks for stopping by, checking out my channel. My channel, it's all about crochet, a little bit about knitting, a lot about yarn, and my journey in this fabulous yarny community. Returning subscribers, hey, thanks so much for coming and spending a little bit of your Wednesday with me. Today is a little bit of a different Wednesday. I'm not going to show you any whips, mainly because you've seen them all. I don't have a whole lot of progress. The last couple of days, I have been super busy getting the motorhome ready to take our trip. You never realize how dirty something gets just sitting. Oh my God, the dust inside my motorhome is terrible. Anyway, you don't care about that. So today, I did it. I succumbed to the peer pressure. And if you saw my Instagram post, my Facebook post, or my community tab, you'll know that I jumped on the blocking train. Monday, I wore my Rocky Road top by MJ's Off the Hook. And I wore it out. I wore it all day shopping, picking up all the things that I need to pick up for next weekend. And I kept yanking on it. It was fine. It was long enough, but I felt like I just needed a little bit more. So yesterday I was sitting here drinking my coffee and I thought, I'm gonna try and block it. And I know you're all screaming at me. You said you'd never block. Well, yeah, never is not the right word. Although I am never gonna swatch. Swatching is a waste of time and yarn. Fight me. Anyway, I thought I'm going to give it a shot. I've never blocked anything before, so I was really worried that I was going to screw this up. And there was one part that I think I did, but I don't know how I did it because I was being very careful. So I slightly got this a little bit damp, rolled it up in a towel and just, squeezed it. I never wrung it. I was very, very, very gentle with it. And then I laid it out on a towel to dry with a fan on it. And I got about 2 inches additional length on it. However, as you can see here, it kind of flared just at the bottom. And on this side too, it did the same thing. It just kind of flares out at the bottom. And I don't know why it did that. I laid it flat. I laid it, I did not stretch it widthwise. Although it kind of did stretch out a little bit widthwise. But I was able to get, and I'll pop a picture in here and here, about 2 inches additional length on it. And I think it even opened up some of the stitches a little more. And on top of that, it softened this linen up. Not, 100% soft. You can still feel the linen, but it's softer now. And I love this. These are the kinds of things that I love wearing. When you just want that extra little added layer, but you don't want to add bulk. These are the perfect kind of tops for that. So this is the Rusty Road top blocked. And this will be going on vacation with me. I have the perfect outfit for it. I can't wait. So to those of you who pressured me into it, I guess I have to say thank you. But yes, I did block. I'm not afraid of it anymore. I think I did okay. And I'm thinking with things that are a little more lacy, when you block them, it just opens that lacy section up. And I think it's not a useless tool. However, swatching is another whole story. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to show you today is, I don't know if you remember a couple months ago, I told you I was doing my very first test pattern. Well, the test pattern has been released to the public so I can talk to you about it now. This is well, let's talk about the actual process of doing a test pattern. I loved it. I think for a first time out for me, the pattern that I chose and the designer that I chose to work with was the perfect marriage. The designer was very receptive to my communication. She answered my questions right away. I didn't have a ton because the pattern was written really, really well. She did a fabulous job with this pattern. I think the issue lies with me. I did it to her exact standards. But in it, she said, you know, if you need a little extra length, you can do. Well, I didn't. I'm like, you know, I'm testing her pattern verbatim. Now I wish I had. This is a pocket shawl, but a pocket shawl with a twist. This is called the STELLATE shawl. Did I say it's Allison with Clair de LUNEFIBER Arts? She doesn't have a website, but she is on Instagram and on Ravelry, and I'll link one of those below. But this pattern is part of a bundle for a blog hop. And it is called the Spring into Summer blog hop. There are 33 different spring and summer crochet patterns in this blog hop. And the bundle is, I want to say $15, and you get all 33 patterns for $15. There are bags and home decor and sweaters and shawls. There's something for everyone. I think I'm going to buy the bundle. It started on a web page called Itchin' for Some Stitchin', Crochet Something Beautiful. Now, I would show you what I'm looking at, but there are a ton of pop-ups on this website, which they don't bother me, but I don't think I can show you on YouTube all these pop-up ads. But go check out, I'll link it below, Itchin' for Some Stitchin', their website. I don't know, let me look and see if they are on any other social media. Now I want a Kit Kat. It keeps saying the Kit Kat ad. Oh, goodness. Yeah, no. Okay. Oh, that's a cute bag. So apparently from this Itchin' for Some Stitching, you can get direct links to every pattern if you don't want to buy the bundle. But anyway, so getting back to Allison and Clair de LUNEFIBER Arts, this is her pocket shawl. And the pocket shawl, the reason it has a twist, see the buttons? That's the pocket. But if you don't want to reach your arm around on the outside, you can get the pocket from the inside. Is that not genius? I love this idea of being able to, and because I didn't do it to my size, I can't wear it as a correct size. It's off by a lot. But for a shorter person, it works. See, I probably should have doubled it. But anyway, so here's the pocket on the outside. If you don't want to reach your arm around and stick your hand in the pocket, you just keep it on the inside and stick your hand in there. And now your arm is covered, and it serves its purpose of keeping you warm, keeping your hand warm while you're, you know, standing at a soccer game in the fall, or at a football game, or standing on the corner waiting for the bus, or whatever you're outside, but you need that little warmth to go over your hands and over your shoulders. I enjoyed this pattern. It's super, super cute with these faux cables. I'm going to redo this pattern. One of the beautiful things about it is you work from the short side. So you're not chaining forever and ever and ever and then back and forth the long ways. You're doing the short ways. In Allison's pattern, she gives you the multiples so that if you want to make this bigger, you can. I am going to double it and make this double width and then put the pockets in on that. And I'm probably going to double the length because this is just too short for me. It'll probably work well for my daughter-in-law. She's only like 5'4". And Allison's a short girl. She's like, I think in her post, she says she's like 5'3". So this for a short person would work really well. I'm damn near 5'8" and I'm big and fluffy. So this didn't work for me measurements wise, but it worked for me because I loved this pattern and it gave me, she gives you the options to customize it in her pattern. Other than the width and the length, the other change I'm going to do is I'm going to do it in a solid color because I think with this variegated, this cute texture detail gets lost. So I'm going to do it in a solid color. I'm going to do it wider and I'm going to do it longer. But I love this pattern. I even love the yarn. Don't get me wrong. I've got solid colors in the same cotton ripple cakes. I think I'm going to do it in this because this is just, it's nice. The other thing, and in her test pattern, she had us holding 2 strands of the number 4 yarn together. I won't do that. That is too heavy for me. I don't like holding 2 strands of yarn together to begin with, but this holding 2 strands of this heavy yarn together made this really, really hard on my hands. So I'm going to make it, even though it's going to be wider and longer, it's going to be not as heavy because I'm only going to hold 1 number 4 yarn with it. So this is the Stellate. Did I get it right? It's Stellate, Stellate Shaw by Allison at Clair de Lune Fiber Arts. So cute. She's on Instagram and on Ravelry. I'll link both of those below so that you can check this out and check out her other stuff. If her other patterns are as well written as this one, I think she's somebody to check out. So that is my test pattern and I loved it. I can't wait to do another one. I'm looking into different possibilities. I'm always checking other people's sites to see if they're looking for testers. I loved this process. It was so interesting to me and I love being able to help other people with their creativity. So I think that's it. Yeah, this is a great sit in front of the TV, mindless crochet, because once you got the pattern down and you got past the pockets, it was simple. There's some back posts or front post double crochets, back post double crochets, and some half double crochets. You can do this too. So with that, guys, I'm going to let you go. It's short and sweet today. I've been so busy trying to get ready for our trip. But I think today is going to be a rainy day here in Central Florida. So I might have a day to slow down a little bit and get some crocheting done. I'm making really, really good progress on the Cabot Trail cardigan that I'm turning into a pullover to wear for graduation. And I'm loving it. I'm loving my yarn choice. So hopefully Friday I can show you some really good progress on it. So, and my shawl is coming along great. I decided to add even more. It's getting really big and I'm loving it. So with that, I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your week. And until I see you on Friday, be kind to everyone.
you.